Guys, can we please talk about episode 5 of Agatha All Along? Because I don't typically do this type of content, but I've been so obsessed with this show and following it so closely, and it has me in this chokehold that I really can't explain, so I need to talk to somebody about this before I explode. Now, obviously, after last night's episode, I had a lot of feelings, so I ran online to see what everybody was saying, and it seems like everybody had the same questions and the same theories, but not the theory that I believe to be the correct one, so I need to tell you guys about it. But before I dive in, spoiler alert, if you haven't already seen episode 5, what are you waiting for? Because now this is the moment that I really want to talk about, because from the second that Agatha leaned into Teen and she says, "You're so much like your mother," I gasped so hard that even my dog rolled his eyes at me. And obviously people have a lot of questions. They're like, did Agatha know all along? No pun intended. And also, did Teen know that he had these powers? Did he know he was Wiccan this whole time and he was just fooling everybody? Now, all very valid questions. And I think it all stems from the sigil, because in my opinion, this has been the biggest mystery of the entire season. Who put the sigil on Teen? And I think I know who did it. He did it to himself. Now bear with me here before you say I'm crazy. Put your tinfoil hat on just for a second, because I figured this all out last episode. Do you remember when Teen wakes up and he asks Agatha, "Did you put the sigil on me?" And she says, "Actually, I wouldn't even know." A sigil works on the witch who cast it as well. That's why we don't use them as much. They're super irritating. And then he asked her, "Well, how can I remove it?" And she's like, "You can't. It's destroyed." She says something along the lines of, "And before you ask, it's destroyed when it's no longer needed." So I believe that one of two things could have happened here. Now, obviously, from my theory, I say that he put the sigil on himself, and maybe in the last trial, after he lost his shit that Agatha killed Alice, something snapped in him, which may have broken the sigil, and that is why Agatha was able to be like, "You're just like your mother," which in turn had him go batshit, right? Or the second theory, which still says that he put the sigil on himself, is that this whole time where Agatha was acting kind of shady and weird, she already knew who he was. From the second that Rio said, "That is not your son," I think it may have clicked for her. So when he comes out and it's like, "Yo, what the hell? Why did you kill Alice?" And she goes, "You're so much like your mother." The jig was up in that moment, so maybe the sigil broke because there's no need to hide anymore. She knows. Now, I don't know what triggered it to break, but I am almost 100% certain that he did it to himself. And I know the theory has been ongoing that Wanda put it on him, but the W could also be for Wiccan. Now, why would he put the sigil on himself? Well, Agatha said it herself. Whenever somebody casts the sigil, it makes them forget too. So maybe that was just a ploy for him to put the sigil on him, protect himself, and also make him forget about his powers and who he really is so he can better infiltrate Agatha's coven. I don't know, guys. It's all making sense in my head. Now, what is his ultimate end goal? I'm not 100% sure on that one, but my working theory is that he wants to get to the end of the road so he can get Wanda back. I don't know, guys. I know it sounds a little crazy, but I think it might be so crazy that it may actually make sense somewhere out there in the multiverse. But anyways, let me know what you guys think. What's your theory? Let me know down below in the comments, and don't forget to like and follow for more gossip, chisme, and all things tea.